Hello everyone, Prequel Chuck here, and today we're continuing our little challenge mid-shop slash event only with Stelle. So let's go in and we'll see how it works. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward. As the challenge, it's really just to click on the mid-shop and get unexpected boards. As you can see here, I have pretty much nothing, so I'll try to go for an easy fight to win. Since Stella has a lot of flying interaction, I think maybe this one could be interesting with the skill. For this challenge, don't expect to win too much in the early fight. Your board takes shape and form later on, the 5, 6 plus. But it's still a interesting way to play the game, right? Going a little bit off meta, trying some new item that you would not usually. You're kind of forced to play with what you get. So yeah, this is gonna be absolutely useless for us, but.
Upgrade everything, even me.
All right, we don't have drone yet, but I think for the poison, I'm gonna take that. Maybe we're gonna get the drone later on. We're gonna try to get as much damage as possible. We'll see.
What specs are you running? Oh, good luck.
You do see these tusks, right?
Hopefully with a little bit of shield we're gonna get there. We see that the poison is kind of working. That's one of the reasons why I took it.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
Quick cooldown. Good damage, but I don't want to play it just yet because I don't want those two items to stop flying. But something interesting to keep. Again, at the beginning, just for tempo. We don't do a lot of damage. This has heal. I think I'm gonna try the thief, but we'll see. If I didn't have some shield, I would have maybe considered the other fight. But yeah, we got there.
The rookery remembers.
Don't necessarily use too much gold, especially at the beginning. As much as the loot item could be good, I think I need health early on.
My family saw
think that combination is not too bad. I know it's a long cooldown, but I'll use the box cutter as much as possible,
My food
but
is gonna be
not expecting the long run.
I bet you feel amazing right now.
Hi, I'm Stelle Ingenious. Wanna fight? Let's stress test our gear, yeah?
Again, I think the poison made all the difference here. Well, not that the guy has a lot of damage to me, but if he had a better board with that shielding, I don't think the damage is too high. All right, it's our chance to build a board with maybe some stealth item, or we are looking for others. I think with what we have, the drone charge, some flying interaction, I think I'll try it out.
My dad flew all around the Foundation with Sky Patrol. I mostly stick to my workshop. My dad's the best salesman in the Bazaar. I learned it from him.
This could be interesting with that interaction here. Start and stuff flying. I'll just pick it up because this is one of our rare chance to a shop, right?
Bring it back. I love fixing almost as much as building. Maybe we could go flying sometime. If my dad says it's okay. Oh man, that was so good.
All right, what do we have? Tool, toy. We don't have drone, so not necessarily worth upgrading right now. Not gonna change the poison. We could go for maybe this cars for more shield. Let's see our options. More haste when we start flying. I don't think that's too good necessarily. I think I'll go for the scars, especially if we start getting chocolate, gumballs. That could be interesting. I'm not too confident in what we have, to be honest, so let's try something like that. This goes... I don't know. Well, with the upgrade silver, it's plus 25 damage, 3 seconds, yeah. Let's try.
I am not a dervish. That's offensive. You fight like a dervish without honor.
Some gold. I know I picked this up just in case. Start and stop flying interaction that we may have some items. This is always good for aced. Even I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'll remove the bomb for now.
Anything you can win is a sport.
XP
What's
is
to lose
good.
battle?
Every test improves the design.
I don't see a lot of benefit to upgrade. Maybe the ace. Yeah. Just to start quicker the fight.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Do I have a way to slow? Not yet, right? I do have a vehicle. I think I'll go with some crit.
Bazaar is a rabid beast. Be its master.
If you saw our last Vanessa run, crit would have made all the difference. I know we lost the last fight fairly quickly, but I feel like if we had more crit, we might have had a chance.
It makes this more fun. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
It's a small difference, but I think that the last tick was because of the poison. Alright, usually I like to go for a weapon here. I know we have a lot of weapons on board. Tool may be interesting, but we don't necessarily have too much tool interaction. So let's go for a weapon. I know it's bronze, a little bit less damage, but I think for the 20 EL may make a difference. Alright, I'll try to start with the silver for now. Try to get the scars up. I don't think we're ever gonna use that for now, so I think, yeah. This way we can get multicast on the scars. So this can be done, well, not so quick, but since, if you remember, we just clicked the middle shop event, that can be done quickly.
The bazaar is an overripe fruit.
Here I'm just trying to get for the XP, not losing the fight.
The bazaar has not softened you.
I would love to have Keen Eye for crit. No, but CDR is still okay.
Leper has no idea how much we have to learn.
Shield is interesting. I think we might need that for now. Could have roll, didn't want to be too greedy. Alright, it's our chance to go for a shop now. Metal is usually good, medium item, maybe we can get a turret. That could be good. Let's try it out.
I'm pretty laid back.
I'm gonna buy that for
Just
tool.
toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Do we have a way of stopping? Yeah, with the anchor. That could be interesting. sideways. Okay, I'm not gonna use that.
Offer a free ride.
I'll still reroll since again it's one of the rare chance we have to go to a shop. This could have been good. It's sad we don't have any burn. That's good to charge flying item. Yeah, I do like the drone here. So what do we do? I don't think we're gonna use this nor that. I think I'm done with the Fang for now. Because if we look at the board, we would have something like that. Maybe I made a mistake to sell the disc here.
If it's not right for you, bring it back.
Gonna keep it, not use it for now. But the loot is interesting. Okay, so how many plays we need now? So we'll have a small food, a small tool, and a loot. No, this is not optimal to sell that, but if we're getting food and one region, yeah, let's go for that.
This is like school, right? You're not really mad at me.
My people believe in peace. Boring.
I don't think we necessarily improved our board.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Gumball machine is a great way to get our bronze small item for this car. So let's see. Okay, so what we got here. 2 items, top flying. This is good for stopping this. Nikolai, this is good for charging. This will both help the slow and the charge for this guy, so just gonna sell the medkit. Again, we had some success with the poison here, but I think this could be interesting to charge that. I know it's only 2 ammo, but I think to get this starting a bit quicker might be worth it. Here I think I'll go for a tool. I don't think I'm gonna fit another weapon here at the moment. I think I'm gonna sell it right away. I don't want to spend gold for a chunk of lead. Don't necessarily benefit from burn, so I'll just go easy fight again for the experience. Shiny Fang could be good next to the Karakara.
I didn't want to hurt you, but you didn't give me a choice.
Okay.
Watch out, Tantius Industries. Stell's workshop's on the rise.
I think I'll take the risk to get this to stop flying. This is very slow from what I see. Maybe I'm gonna bring the poison back in. Gonna try something like that, especially with a shiny fang plus 25 damage. I think that could be worth. Plus with the loot. Okay. Even considering selling that, I don't necessarily want to sell this. I think I'll... The board is pretty difficult to play around with medium item. I don't think I'm gonna use the drone. The loot could be interesting, but I prefer food and maybe some item that can help on the long run, so I'll send that off right now. I want to try to keep working with that board, so I'll go for a skill and not necessarily a medium item. I don't want to board luck, it's in the chest, so yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'll just move things around, get more crit on the Fang.
Hope you brought your parachute.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
We're not necessarily good against a poison build, but we do have a lot of regen.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
The double step makes sense here to gain more damage, so yeah, I'm happy that I made that choice. We're close to get there for the scar. $27 out of 30 for the quest. And that's a huge improvement on the shield. Again, I'll go for a tool. Try to benefit as much as possible from the bar here. We're not gonna play a burn build. Do we feel strong enough to beat the shark? Because we don't have friends, we do have ammo. Maybe we can look for this guy skill. Nah, but it's only one ammo, right?
lot of work to do. Yes! Flying high.
If we keep investing
When you're ready,
damage here,
send it to
I
Oregon,
think it's not
but I'll keep
that
you
too bad. Do we spin the wheel? Don't have that event too often, so let's try it.
Big show for you tonight. Big show.
Least amount of thing that we need. Gold. We're not going to the shop.
Even bigger.
Okay. So this we don't use. I do want to keep investing in that, so yeah. I'm gonna sell this. Okay, we're gonna get the gold. So reduce cooldown on this. That's good.
Just a little friendly sparring. Right? I'd rather build stuff than break it. But inventions need testing. I never wanted to design weapons, but I might need to try.
I think for mid game, I think we're pretty okay. Definitely go for the damage, especially with the shiny fang.
Now this is hell. You know, with all the fighting out there, you got to keep your strength up.
I'm just wondering if I should play this over the poison now, because I think damage is coming more from the output, from the rifle we have here, and since it's stop and start flying, it gets hasted, and then we get the crit chance. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try this out. Let's just secure the experience.
So much chaos on the streets. I wonder how every day on these streets teaches me so much.
Not sure if I'll just go for
I will not train you to kill.
gold
I
skill.
will train you to live.
This is okay, but since we start and stop, well, it could benefit the shiny fang, right? Even though those two fly, this one is not flying. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Skills quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
All right. I'm not gonna get the drone route for this build, I think, so I'm just gonna transform this, see if we have something we can use with the toxic enchant.
Your reality is so fragile. So
That is interesting.
valuable.
It's bronze though, and we don't have any other bronze item.
Ah, yes, I have the truth you seek. Now, which truth were you seeking?
We'll go for this one, getting as much damage again as possible.
I'll fly rings around you.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
Hopefully the shield will help us with the fire burn. That was not enough.
Feelings, right?
That was our first loss. Kind of amazed. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get there anyway. It's bronze, like I said. I'm not sure what we're gonna get from this. Alright, since we're 6 away from the silver multicast and 2 away from the bronze, I'm just gonna take the bronze chocolate now. Because the increase for shield is quite impressive. Since we're relying on the rifle for most of the damage input, I think I'm gonna use this.
Gold, diamond, it all comes down to confidence.
Dragon could help us with some flying. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but the shield difference is really important here. And the crit that we had, so we'll see, we went from 2% to 53 just because of
I didn't hurt it too
aced.
bad.
That's it's pretty good. That could be good with some enchant at some point. XP is nice. I just realized a small mistake that we could have also crit for the shield. So
Who I am does not matter. Only
do
what
we
I
want to
know.
go for a legendary or play it safe with the XP? I will go for the XP.
The Bazaar is more than a city. It is
Got just one.
their plaything.
All right.
What specs are you running? Oh, good luck.
You do see these tusks, right?
Yeah, the crit on the shield. Once we get multicast also, that's gonna be very good for us. I think we'll get there. Take some time.
Next time I'll show you what I learned from this.
free loot. Money we don't necessarily care.
And upward.
I forgot. Thought it was all the loot, not just... I'm stupid. Very stupid. Alright. Let's forget about this one, please. I'll just keep growing this one, selling this. I don't think I'm gonna need that for you. Do we try to secure just that this goes every single time it's possible, or do we benefit from the skill to heal up if needed? I know we have a lot of shield with the crit. I'm just scared of some poison build, so since we are flying, maybe the freeze and the slow is reduced, so I'll go for the heal. I will be okay if we somehow find a different way to enchant this. Okay, now I'm a bit screwed. I sold a bit too fast. I need to transform something, so sadly I'll not using the tool too much, so just because I want to keep growing that if possible. I think the food is okay, getting more regen, I think it helped us, so yeah.
You say objective. I bet you could have sworn that was something else.
I don't think it's bad, it's just I don't think we can fit it in the board right now. I'll go with potentially the lifesteal.
Don't mistake me as creeping graduates.
If we're getting a silver item, I'll be happy also to get the Scarstone.
You're an artist with the blade.
Alright, what do we enchant?
Space is my canvas.
I think the
Time is my
scars
paint.
will stay on the board. I think that what get us there
The art flows
since the
through
beginning.
me and into whatever I touch.
So the multicast is very good, and we'll even have more when we sell our small silver. Usually XP is interesting for me, but since I really want to get this done, we'll see if we have silver here. Yes, we do. All right, so I'm gonna sell. This is also interesting because we do have multicast on the shield, but I don't want to lose the haste to that. I need my items to start flying. I want to keep this one for transform it, obsidian, if I get something. I'm gonna definitely sell this. This is interesting, the shiny multicast. Reason why we're gonna have 3 here, that's gonna get 2 multicasts. How much we have? 40. If we put this here. I'm not gonna use that. My brain. Are we ready to say goodbye to our bar here? I think so. I think it's growing, but not so bad. So let's try a fight here. Keep the shiny for now. See how it goes.
Want to get lunch after this? Is that weird? When we're done here, stop by my shop for a tune-up.
Got a lot of shield, burn. I think in terms of shield output, we're scaling faster with the crit.
Wow, you're pretty good at this.
I'll definitely pay to get more damage out. It would have been nice to move away from the character at some point, but I don't think we have a choice, right? Because we need items to start and stop flying. This is our only way to do it now.
Good food feeds body and soul.
We already get a lot of regen from the food, so I'll go for the shield because shield is really helpful for us right now. I don't know if I mentioned it, I played maybe 3 games with Stelle right now, so I'm not too sure if there's something that will help us. I'm gonna try it.
First they lost me, then you. That's what's called a brain drain.
Okay, crit, so we're already getting our crit from the Googles. No, it's not bad, but we're start and stop flying, so I'm not sure that's good. Most of our stuff is silver, so I don't think that we benefit from this. I'm just gonna reroll. That is interesting to get our character going up faster. Plus damage on character or more shield when our items are flying. And with the multicast and the shield, I think that is what interesting me the most. But a faster start may be interesting too, but I think I'll go for the shield.
This is what your granddad believed in, upgrading people's lives.
I'm interested in potential
You working for Moo?
the weapon damage skill or the crit. I don't want to slow myself.
Maybe I should go back to the feral life.
I'm not gonna use that. We have all the quests done here, so we can just go for full HP. Okay, so this is where we're getting in dangerous territory. Later
I'd rather build
fight,
stuff
later
than break it,
days
but
sometimes are a bit more tricky,
You should know. I'm a bit of a
but
legend.
I feel that our board is kind of okay. A lot of multicast here. Hopefully the shield and the heal will help us. Not a big fan of
I paint my ship red.
the freeze. It's okay. Let's go for damage.
Food is
More shield again.
that's a 24% increase in fuel efficiency.
Cooldown is very good for us. We don't have a large item. I'm just trying to think of the skill that could benefit us. I'm not sure we're fast enough to go for the Awakened District, so I'll think we'll just go again for the Bus Harrow, see if we get
town.
the skill.
Tower. It's all my territory. You gotta be with the Gorgons, slimy snakes.
I don't want to use that because my shield is very important, so I'll just skip it. Let's see what Dooley can offer us. Dualtron. We just don't... We haste a bit with the flying object, but that's about it. Multicast shield is interesting, but we're already doing 3 times. I don't think we're gonna get more from that. Tech. Don't have tech. We don't have a core. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing that's gonna help us here.
Hope you brought your parachutes.
That's interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to shield up. I don't think he's scaling. Yeah, I think we're scaling. He's not. I think we'll be okay. And we're starting to crit very high, 90%, 95%.
The better I get, the more I can help.
That's a fine piece. But it can be better.
All right, let's try to get the much scaling possible with this guy. Getting 1 additional ammo would be very good.
Food is eat the bones.
More shield. Double crit would be very nice for us. Or I'll take the CDR.
The Bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
Okay, we'll... shiny or obsidian? What do we want to transform here? I think obsidian, if we take, let's say, light, headset, something that can help us, but with a little bit more damage output, why not?
Ask anyone. It's always been this way.
Not what I was looking for. Again, I'm gonna pay for maximum damage increase.
Oh, you want to help me test my designs?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I'm not sure about this one. Our crit can help us. Our shielding is okay. We have a lot of health, so that's good for poison.
Does
Yeah,
not
we got
against
there.
me.
I was expecting maybe the heal would scale much faster. But we got there. 10 win. I don't think that's a
I don't need a Tantius back.
regular board, but not too bad. I think it was a fun run. Like I said, didn't play much with Stelle since I started. Maybe that's my 4th game now. Very satisfied with that. Only by clicking the mid-shop event. So if you like the run, if you want to see more, feel free to just drop a like or subscribe to help me continue doing this. Thank you. I'm Prequel Chuck. See you soon.